Hi, I'm Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to Spectacle Island. Shoo, we're forecast rain. I've just had days and days of rain, or a whole day, but episodes and episodes of wetness on No Man's Land, and now we've got rain forecast on Spectacle Island. But at least we're already forecast dry out the other side, so hopefully it won't be too bad. We're getting straw. Oh well, I haven't got a way of picking it up with the equipment I've got at CDP Farm. But anyway, so I'm going to let her work on that. We'll run across the field and get the other combine going. So we'll get, it's quite a big field for these combines. So I'll get both combines running on here. And we'll do a bit of this. And lots of other things to do as well, so there might be a little bit of bouncing around. Let's see, we can drop that off. Slightly disappointed, I've been using my side panel and on my steering wheel, and was kind of, I kind of figured the side panel probably wouldn't work with this, but I kind of assumed the wheel would, and it doesn't, which I'm slightly surprised about actually. But oh, it's the wrong way around. That was, never mind. My mistake, beg your pardon. Right, try that again, shall we? Yeah, I can't remember if, I'll have to have a look. I can't remember if rain was forecast at the end of the previous episode, or even the last time, because I did come on and do a couple of little bits this morning, after I'd recorded and zoomed through the night. I don't remember it saying it was going to rain, because I had it in my mind that I've got this field here at CDP Farm to harvest, and also another field to harvest over at Spectacle Farm as well, and I hadn't at any point considered that rain was an issue, so I think this might be a change as I come back on. But there you go, it's fine. What are you going to do? Whoa, I thought I'd pressed the start button. On the wrong jobby, that's why. Okay. Yeah, just a little bit, so I'm sat. Whoa, okay, I think this is a, now that's interesting. So if you've been watching my No Man's Land videos, you'll know that I keep having this issue with the joystick suddenly pulling to the left. And that's the first time it's done it on 17. I was wondering if it was an issue, some combination of 19 and the controller. But actually, I've not had it do it on 17 before, so that feels to me like it's more of a controller issue. That's no good, because this is my newest controller. Say, I had a controller for a very long time. It failed. I bought a new one. That died really quickly. And this one is my newest one. I've had it for probably less than a year. Maybe about a year. I don't know. I can't remember. And if it's already developed an issue, that's a bit of a problem. But then I understand there's a similar issue of creep, but this isn't creep. It doesn't creep, it doesn't drift. It suddenly pulls over to one side. So I may as well do this little bit. Oh dear, Helper's got a full grain tank already. Maybe I won't then. I was thinking I'd do this bit and then we can just lead the workers to it, but no. Well, how about, I'm not sure a worker's going to do this bit particularly effectively. We can try it. We'll try that. Let's get a worker on here. We'll go get a tractor. But yeah, I've heard about drift on PS5 controllers, but this is new for me. And it's not drift. It suddenly shears to the left for no apparent reason, and I'm not sure why. And I've only ever noticed it, well, I'd only noticed it on FS17, and now it started doing it on 17 as well. So that's a bit odd. But it does certainly mean it implies it's the controller itself and not, control on game or particular mods or something, So let's leave a work on that. Right, let's go get a tractor and a trailer. Right, here we go. Oh, I left that conveniently, didn't I? Where is the combine? Stopped the wrong way round. The other one, as I suspected, already thinks he's finished, but he's already nearly full. So yeah, There's nice textures under here, Jim. Quite like the little bits of green and the harvested texture. I think it just adds a little something. Even pre-weeds coming into the game. It's funny, I've only just been harvesting on 6 ashes with a bison. And that's about to go for a change. I may have already, by the time this comes out, I may have already started the change to the vlog series, The Farmer's Life. I honestly don't know. I'm making these quite a bit in advance now to give myself a buffer in case I ever have a period where I just don't have time like I have done recently. Also just takes the pressure off a bit. You know, if I have a few days where I don't have time or don't feel I've got the energy to make a video, then I won't, you know, because I've got a buffer and I'll catch up. Of course now I'm trying to maintain that buffer, which then, but anyway, you know. So yeah, so it does mean that it's really hard for me to predict when same problem. Yeah, it's really hard to predict when stuff's coming out, whether I change the order about as I make it, whether I release them in order. If I release them in order, then you won't know that there's a change coming to the vlog series. If I don't, you might do. You might not watch it anyway. But do watch it, please. That'd be lovely. It takes a heck of a lot of work. It did take a heck of a lot of work. I'm changing it to the same way I'm doing sort of these things, so I'm hoping it'll take slightly less work. But that said, I've been getting the next map ready, and goodness me, that's taken a lot of work. But enjoyable. I'm looking forward to it. Right, and you'll see why. So I don't know how long I'm going to keep going on here, I'll be honest. But I thought I'd do at least one more, get this harvest done. I'm not sure I can face another sugarcane harvest, and that's there it goes again. Just pull to the left. I might need to try my other controller and see if that's the issue. Not good. Right, so actually if I leave the trailer just there and approach the combine from the other side and wipe out, it was nearly full anyway, so I'll try and get this bit done, though it's getting murky. I have a feeling the rain is pending. I have got a couple of other little jobs we can do, so it's not the end of the world, but I was rather hoping to get this harvest done, but hey, it can wait. It's not critical. I mean, I think it's only in first. Is it only in first harvest stage? Oh, second. And I've got 2 fields to do at Spectacle Farm. I thought it was only 1. 2 fields to do at Spectacle Farm, not 1. But fine. Yeah, it's getting a little bit murky. That was me, not the controller. Can't blame the controller for that. It was me that put the lights on. Okay. I wonder if I'd hide a worker for a minute. Oh, this is not that dark. That could do. Ooh, the sensitivity of the controls on 17 really drives me crazy. I mean, to be honest, I may as well stay here a little bit anyway. If it's going to rain imminently, I'm going to be bouncing back and forth a lot to empty these harvesters if I'm not here. So, well, I may as well get this bit done. And I'm actually going to do alternates just to speed up the turnaround time. Yeah, because they fill up really quickly, these bisons. I mean, it was always, my expectation was always that I'd develop a CDP farm, you know, start to bring in slightly bigger equipment, but always slightly smaller than we got at Spectacle. Fields aren't quite so big, etc. Yeah, other plans. And I mean, you know, 17 was a long time ago. So again, that was starting to drift over to the left. Yeah, I need to try my other controller and see if that helps. Whoa, and there it goes again. It just disappears. You know, it's not even like I just used the steering at all. At some point it just goes, oh, I want to go left. I'm bored. Let me go left. Straight lines are dull. Oh, helper O has a full grain tank. You know what, let's try starting this dude down here, because the steeper the angle is actually on this side. Not easy though, small space, hedges with collisions. Do this little bit. Okay, better. Yeah, I'll have to see about the straw. I've got a loading wagon over at Spectacle Farm, so I could just use that. Now, he's now going, the steeper of the two sides is going against him, so he should be alright, turn around. Let's jump out, run along to the tractor, go and empty helper O. Yeah, I do wonder how long we've got before that rain starts. And I have a feeling not very long. Where is he? Can't see him. Oh, he's right at the other end, look. So the quickest route is... No, it's fine. It's only a little bit. Quickest route is this way. But yeah, so I could bring over the loading wagon to get the straw up. I don't think I've got a baler currently either. Well, I certainly don't have one here. I'm pretty sure I don't have one at Spectacle Farm either. So I may just keep doing this until the rain comes, and then we'll see, because to be honest, keeping these two running, I'm not going to get a lot of chance to do something else anyway. So we'll see how we get on. Right, so the rain has started. My rather fair weather workers stopped shortly before the rain started. They obviously knew it was coming, and then sure enough, the rain came down. But I'd filled the trailer, so that's now been emptied. The grain that we collected so far is securely in the silo, and again on here, you can see the change, the twitch in the controller. Just every now and again it just starts, you can see the wheel move, and it's not me, I promise. Right, should be, yep, Tarquin Sawmill, here we go. So 133,000 litres of wood chips. Figured I'd better do this first because they're sitting in the back in an open trailer, so best to go and get these sold really. We're on times 1 and I'm not 100% sure what, I suppose because I was trying to get some stuff done before it got too dark in the last episode, so put that back up times 5. But yeah, it's gone very grey, very murky. Bit of a wet, damp day. But yeah, so it'll be a little while before we can, whoops, see what I mean? It'll be a little while before we can start harvesting again. That's fine. I said I've got a few jobs to do. And first is this one, so we'll go and sell this, and not a bad price, 425 I think it was per 1,000 litres, so that's not bad at all. And then got a bit of spraying to do on the fields, and needs to be, I can do a couple of digestate runs, though obviously I won't show those on screen. See that twitching in the wheel? That wasn't me. So yeah, not sure what's happened to this controller. Not good. Right, Now then, we'll need to swing around because these tip to the left, right? Yes. So swing around. I love the fact that on the 19 version, Jim's managed to put a barge in. There was a lot of talk about it when this came out. 17, there was actually a boat mod that you could use on PC, specifically for well, not specifically, but you know, that you could use on here, and could sell stuff, but you couldn't do it on console. But Jim being Jim has managed to find a way to do that now. So we've got our own boat on 19. Watch this space. Okay, that's one lot. Nice wide sell point. Thank you, Jim. Did make a little bit of a mess when I sold those, whatever it was I sold at the other sell point. Can't remember what it was in the end. What did I sell in large quantities? I don't know. Right, back to the farm. See what we can do in the wet. Here we go. I brought it back. I know technically this one belongs at CDP farm. I'm not going to put anything in it because it's raining, but I've got plenty of wood chip in storage still. 115,000 litres indeed, and loads more trees to come, and if it keeps raining, trees will be the thing to do. So yeah, I'll leave that there. Also got 105,000 litres of sugar cane to sell still, and 101. When did I? Oh, potato harvest. No, I remember when I did a potato harvest. 101,000 litres of potatoes. Though I do need them for the pigs on 17, of course. Right. Oh, seriously, sensitive buttons. So, next job. So I'd sprayed that field. I think I did it off screen, I can't remember to be honest, but we'll go do it. And I thought I'd show this because although I was going to do it all off screen, I was talking about using the Starer. I know I need to get a sprayer, and I'd forgotten I bought this outfit. I keep forgetting about it, but so I did it with that field, but I don't think I've shown this on screen yet, so I thought we'd do it. I mean, it's essentially the same as your slurry equipment, of course, but you know, still, this may not be easy to do actually. We'll see how we get on. Shouldn't take long. Shouldn't take long at all. But while it's unfolding, may as well get all the way down the bottom of the field. And we'll do a bit of a top and bottom and up the other edge, and then we'll just keep going up and down. There we go. So yeah, it's quite a nice bit of kit, this actually. Cruise control on. I'll be alright at this angle for now, but when we start going round again, I'll need it. You can just about see the dark. It's a bit trickier once the field is in growth, of course, and especially given it's a rather dull lighting. I'd forgotten the rain on 17. It looks more like snow, but it can't be snow because we haven't got seasons on. So confused me when it started coming down. It's been so long. Right, so yeah, I mean, this will be the last job of this episode, I suspect. We'll just go around a couple of times. There we go. Might have slightly oversprayed. I really cannot tell. It's doing something, right? It's really hard to see. Just stop it a second. And the map, soil composition. Yeah, it is. Okay. Fine. Then that's all right. But yeah, so we'll just go round and then do it up and down. It shouldn't take long. It's not quick actually. I think compared to some of the self-propelled sprayers, I think this goes a bit slower. And to all intents and purposes, it is a self-propelled sprayer. I mean, it's not obviously, but you know, it might as well be. It's a good setup, and I like the flexibility of I can switch between digestate or slurry and the liquid fertilizer very easily. I'd also forgotten on the Star, and I figured out the last time I used it, because I thought I was going to have to bring it over here, there's a bit of steering wheel drift again, that the interesting thing about the Star as a self-propelled sprayer is that you can use it with liquid and granular fertilizer. So I've filled up both now, which of course means it will go forever without having to be refilled, which is pretty cool. It's not the biggest in the game, it's not got the biggest capacity or anything like that, but actually that's quite a nice feature. So I do like that. I might use it a bit more often. It's not one of my favourites. There's loads of other ones as well that I like to use and I like to mix up. Right, this should be wide enough that we'll get most of this corner done in one out passes. Should just be able to, there we go, nicely done. Nice to hear the birds don't mind the weather too much, still chirping away in the trees. Oh, it's a grey old day though, isn't it? Right, I will get some of this done and catch up with you later. Right, just finishing off the last stretch. Sorry about the camera angle, just trying to make sure that I've got, actually I should get a screenshot. That's a good screenshot. And we're done, I think. We'll just check the map. Let's see, yeah, that looks pretty good. A couple of little patches on the edge here. I just wonder if they weren't quite seeded properly and therefore it's not going to take any more fertilizer. Another sort of dead patch here as well, which hasn't, but so yeah, 11 and 13 both ready. 14 I'd already sprayed. Should now be pretty much it. Oh no, patches of field 4 still to do. Ah, no, that's because it had a spray. It's got to go through another growth stage before I can do it again. So you can see how much of 2 we got done, so it's still a lot to do, actually, which is all good. And then of course I've actually got that little bit of yeah, if it doesn't stop raining soon I might actually need to think about turning off growth. We'll see how we get on. Yeah, I got this little bit of field 12 that we ploughed out in the last episode. Needs seeding, so that's something we could do while it's still raining, but I think it's what I might do is call it a day there for now, and then I'll set up a few bits off screen, so I'll get the combine down ready for when the fields dry up and I can start harvest down here, and I might even run and empty the 2 combines over at CDP Farm so that they're ready to go, because I've got cover on that trailer, so as soon as they're unloaded I can get the grain covered. And actually this can now go back up. Actually no, this might as well stay here, because what I may as well do is actually what I may as well do is do a preemptive spray. You know what? On the bit that I've cultivated, because then it'll get another fertilization while it's seeded, and then I can just put some slurry on while it's in first growth stage or something like that. But I mean, I'm here with it, why not? So yeah, and I'll bring the seeder down. It's a direct sow, so that will work fine, and it's not like it'll take long. But if I just get a few things set up, all the forestry equipment will leave down here, and yeah, and I've got, say, this digestate at the biogas plant. I'll bring that back as well. I've already filled up 1 tanker full, so I'll bring that back, but I might do a couple of runs. So I'll say I'll do a bit of stuff off screen just while it's raining, because we will quickly run out of things that we can do, apart from a whole shed load of logging, of course. So and not to mention the fact I've just, as I said, 3 episodes in the rain on Spectacle Island, No Man's Land, 2 or 3 I think in a row. So it'd be nice to have some nice weather for a change, to be honest. But yeah, I'll get this sprayed anyway, so we're good to go with the seeding, and I'll see you next time. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Likes and subscriptions are very much appreciated. Feel free to leave any comments, any thoughts, suggestions, ideas, general feedback, always helpful. And otherwise, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.